Can you take us back to the beginning of KRBL Limited?
So, as the saying goes, behind every brand success, there are two stories. One that the world knows, and the other one which lives in the hearts of the people that built the brand. So, KRBL was started by two brothers, Khushiram and Bihari Lal, and just through sheer grit and hard work, they created an enormous industry. So, my grandfather then migrated to the independent India and had to start from scratch. I think the biggest aspect in this industry is reputation, because we had such a stellar reputation as a reputable grain trading house pre-independent India, that when independence happened and that we had to start afresh, very quickly we were able to rebuild ourselves. A lot of credit goes to our chairman, my father, who had the vision of putting Basmati on the map. He was the first one to bring about foreign technology to India. I think that really was a big technological pivot, not just for KRBL, but the entire Basmati industry. The second big pivot was the contract farming and the seed development work that we started. And again, the credit of that goes to my father, our chairman, who wanted to bring all the farmers, the scientists, the milling community on the same platform. And his goal was to actually make Basmati affordable. It was a huge success. Through a journey of, I think, disrupting ourselves and doing good onto what was good for the country, what was good to the sector, we became KRBL.
How did growing up with the KRBL Limited legacy shape you?
So I feel very fortunate being born into this great family. We were taught very early on that this grain requires a lot of respect, transparency, and responsibility. I think this aspect of responsibility was instilled very early on in me and my brother. I remember my grandmother, she ran the whole household with a lot of discipline. So work pride, no work is too small. You have to do your chores. We were brought up with a lot of self-work, self-discipline, and today who we are is largely to the values that have been instilled and still continue to get passed on to the next generation.
What does India Gate represent today?
So India Gate was born much later in 1993 with the desire to take the pride of India to the world, the best of India, India in all its glory, and what India means to all of us in the future. India Gate has never been just a brand. It's been an aspect of great responsibility to highlight, to showcase India in its true glory.
How did KRBL Limited become more than just a workplace?
Companies are not just built by technology, strategy, or scale. It is built by people. People who come to work every day, people who feel the grain in their hands and are able to a certain quality, people who give not just their lives, but who give their dedication, their passion. So when I started working at the shop floor, and I realized that the aspirations of people are the same. It's only the canvas that really changes. And I think once you have that realization, you connect at people at a human level.
What does aging gracefully mean to you?
Basmati is a product that requires a lot of patience, a lot of care. And with that patience and aging, the grain attributes becomes better. The grain becomes more refined. The texture becomes more smoother. It becomes more aromatic. It becomes more tastier. And I can say so of the people also at KRBL, that with time, we believe that we've all blossomed into better versions of ourselves. So in this series, you will meet some of those people who started from the very bottom and rose to the top. You will meet people who still continue to create fabulous work and still choose to be on the scenes behind. So this is a way of saying thank you to the people whose names you may not know around in the world, but whose efforts is a result of the rice that is served on your dinner tables every single day. I've always believed that India Gate is not just a brand. It is a value that is truly lived amongst the farmers, amongst the millers, amongst the people on the shop floor, the distributors, our retailers, and ultimately you, the consumers. This series is dedicated to them the people behind the crane. So stay tuned to our social handles for more exciting content.